A psychiatric patient from Rockville had escaped, kidnapping every child from my daughter's kindergarten. My husband, the chief negotiator, promised me again and again before stepping inside that he would save our daughter no matter what. I waited outside, trembling with anxiety for 3 endless hours, only to see him emerge carrying his first love's daughter in his arms. For 3 agonizing hours, I waited outside, trembling with fear. When the doors finally opened, Aiden came out carrying another girl in his arms, his first love's daughter. The negotiation failed. I only had time to save Cassidy's daughter, he said breathlessly, before rushing her toward the hospital, without even glancing at me. A deafening explosion shook the air. The kindergarten went up in flames. My daughter was gone, blown to pieces. I screamed and stumbled forward, but the collapsing wall crushed me beneath it, snapping my spine. My last breath was ripped away. When I opened my eyes again, I was back at the moment before the negotiation. Aiden was swearing once more that he would save our daughter. This time, I slapped him hard across the face and grabbed my phone. "Brother, forget the divorce talk. Your niece needs you right now." I told Samson Sullivan, my mercenary brother. "Kendall, what are you saying?" Aiden growled, snatching the phone from me. His dark eyes burned with fury. "I already said I'll save her. What else do you want from me? Are you still jealous? Still clinging to petty grudges?" Cassidy is part of the team. Without her, nothing can move forward. As if summoned, Cassidy Jimenez appeared, her tight skirt swaying, eyes shining with false concern. "Kendall, this isn't the time for jealousy. 36 children are trapped inside. Look at those parents. Do you think it's right to argue now?" She bent carelessly, revealing a hickey on her neck. "My daughter is in there too. Trust us. We'll save all the children." Nausea burned my throat. In my previous life, I had already seen the proof of her affair with Aiden, videos, photos, everything. I had divorce papers ready, but before I could serve them, the kindergarten tragedy happened. Back then, I swallowed my pride and begged Aiden to save our daughter. Even when news came that children had died, I knelt before Cassidy, pleading. I even promised to let her and Aiden be together, if only she would save Melanie. She sneered. "Who needs your permission? Aiden has always been mine. You were just keeping his bed warm for me." The memory made my blood boil. I slapped her hard across the face. "Get out. I don't agree to you joining the negotiation. I demand a different team." I bent to pick up my phone, but Aiden seized my wrist, gripping so hard tears stung my eyes. "Kendall, you've gone too far." Apologized to Cassidy. But I remembered my daughter's trembling voice from that day, her final call. "Mom, the bad man lit the explosives. He said we're all going to heaven. He told Dad to pick one child, but he didn't pick me. Is it because I'm not good enough?" That voice haunted me, even after death. This time, I swore I wouldn't let her suffer again. I redialed my brother. I turned on location sharing. "Did you find me?" 6 years ago, I had lied to stay with Aiden, claiming to be an orphan. In truth, my brother never stopped searching for me. The largest mercenary organization had been hunting for clues, each worth $1 million. Before I died in my past life, I had called him in regret. That iron-hearted man had wept, blaming himself for failing to protect me. Now tears blurred my eyes. "Brother, please save my daughter." But Aiden tore the phone from my hand again. "Are you insane? You're an orphan. Where would you get a brother?" He slammed me against the wall. Parents began shouting, stirred by Cassidy's friends. "Because of you, the negotiator can't go in. Do you want our kids to die?" A fleshy-faced woman rushed me with a brick. Pain exploded across my skull. Blood streamed down my face. My vision dimmed. And then Cassidy's soft, apologetic voice floated to Aiden. "Team leader, I tried to stop them, but Kendall kept blocking the negotiation. Please, for the children's sake, let's move forward. If you're still uneasy, I'll step back and let only team leader Aiden go in." She dropped to her knees dramatically, tears in her eyes. "Kendall, I beg you, stop blocking us. My daughter's heart is weak. She can't handle this much longer." Cassidy wept pitifully, her forehead swollen, but I ignored her and reached for my phone. A new message from my brother flashed on the screen. "Kendall, I've arranged top-tier mercenaries and a private jet. Wait for me." Relief softened the panic in my chest. I switched off the phone, only to be struck hard across the face by Aiden. "Restrain her," he barked. "Tie Kendall up. We're going in to negotiate now." Cold restraints clamped around my wrists and ankles. I thrashed until my skin split and bled, but it was useless. In my past life, I never knew why Aiden failed the negotiation. I only knew he saved Cassidy's daughter and let my Melanie die. Aiden, let me go. I don't trust you. You'll doom our daughter. You'll get them all killed. His expression was grim, but his tone held that same infuriating confidence. Kendall, I will save her. Just wait here. He strapped on his bulletproof vest and left. Cassidy followed at his side, throwing me a triumphant, mocking smile before the doors slammed shut. I writhed against the restraints until sweat soaked my body, but they only cut deeper. My eyelids twitched violently. My heart thundered. Then, suddenly, my phone buzzed. Mom? It was Melanie's small voice, trembling yet hopeful. Mom, I saw Dad. Is he here to save me? Tears poured down my face. Yes, sweetheart. You were so clever to hide your watch. Don't let the bad man find it. Stay in the corner, away from the bombs. Mom, am I really smart? She whispered shyly. You're the smartest girl in the world. I choked out. Suddenly, silence. Then children crying. Melanie, what's happening? My chest was about to split open. Her voice returned, trembling. Mom, the bad man strangled a kid. It was Auntie Cassidy's daughter, Lyra. She called him crazy, a rapist. Then he went mad. Mom, Dad is talking to him. He says he wants Lyra. Why doesn't Dad want me? Her innocent words tore my soul apart. Memories flooded back. Aiden abandoning us at sports day to stand beside Cassidy and her daughter, taking leave from work to care for them during the flu outbreak, brushing off my protests with the same line. Cassidy and her daughter are alone here. It's my duty to help. Bile rose in my throat. I clenched my teeth, forcing strength into my voice. Don't be afraid, Melanie. Uncle is on his way. He'll save you. The door burst open. Cassidy's best friend stormed in, pointing at me. It's her. She ruined the negotiation. She's the reason your children are dying. Parents rushed in, eyes red, faces streaked with tears. You bitch. You murdered my son. Why don't you die instead? Pay with your life. A woman's kick smashed into my stomach. A man's slap hurled me into the wall, pain exploding across my face. Get them out. Restrain them now, officers roared, dragging the grieving parents away. I crumpled to the floor, gasping, blood pooling in my mouth. Mom? What's happening? Are the bad people hurting you? Melanie sobbed through the watch. My heart shattered. I bit down on the pain, forcing calm into my voice. No, sweetheart. Mom doesn't feel pain. Just be careful. Don't let the bad man find you. Uncle will be there soon. Blood filled my throat, and I spat it out, trembling. Miss, you need a hospital immediately, one officer exclaimed, reaching for his radio. I shook my head fiercely, clutching the watch, whispering comfort until the call finally cut off. The battery wouldn't last, and I couldn't risk the lunatic finding it. I tried to redial my brother's number, but the door opened again. Aiden stepped out with Cassidy clinging to him. Parents surged forward, desperate. Negotiator Aiden. How is it? Are the children safe? My child, please. Aiden's face was bleak. Cassidy tried to soothe them, but her trembling legs betrayed her fear. The parents sensed the truth and erupted. Let us in. We'll kill that lunatic ourselves. My baby. What will happen to my child? The air thickened with panic. Then Cassidy collapsed into Aiden's arms, weeping. It's all Kendall's fault, she cried. She made us miss the best chance. Now not only is my Lyra beyond saving, but all 36 children are doomed. The parents gasped. Aiden's arm tightened around her as his eyes cut to me, blazing with disgust. His hand cracked across my face. Kendall, is this what you wanted? You delayed the rescue and cost us our chance. I reeled from the blow, but forced myself upright. I don't agree to another negotiation. My brother is on his way. He'll save them. I grabbed Aiden's hand, clinging desperately to stall him. His expression twisted into a mocking smile. Still with this nonsense? You don't have a brother, Kendall. Keep blocking me, and don't blame me for being ruthless. He pried my fingers open one by one, pain burning through my hand. Then the sound hit, deep, thunderous, shaking the air. The whir of helicopter blades. Look, a helicopter. Someone's coming down. There's more than one. Are they here for our children? Parents lifted their faces, hope trembling in their tear-filled eyes as they watched figures descend by parachute. Tears blurred my vision, my heart pounding wildly. Then I saw him, my brother. Tall, commanding, the man I hadn't seen in 6 long years. Brother. The word broke from me as I tore away from Aiden and ran straight into his familiar shadow. Brother, save my daughter. I begged, clinging to his black combat uniform, my desperation raw and unrestrained. Aiden's furious voice cut through the air behind me. Brother? Kendall, you dare cheat on me? Is this your lover? He yanked my hair back, so hard pain shot through my scalp. You're asking for death. A cold, lethal voice answered him. My brother's. His hand clamped around Aiden's wrist like iron. Let go. You dare lay a hand on my sister? The sharp crack of dislocating bones echoed. Aiden howled, stumbling back in agony, his face pale with sweat. You're really her brother? His disbelief flickered with panic. Who I am has nothing to do with you. My brother snapped before turning to me. His eyes softened, filling with tears at the sight of my injuries. Kendall, I failed to protect you. I came too late. But don't be afraid. I'll save Melanie. His promise steadied my heart as he barked new orders to his men. Deploy as planned. That lunatic goes down, and every child comes out alive. Yes, boss. We'll rescue your niece, even if it costs us everything. Anyone who hurts children deserves no mercy. Weapons and gear were raised in readiness, but Aiden and his negotiation team blocked their way. You're nothing but mercenaries. You have no authority here. Aiden barked. I'm the commander in charge, and I forbid you to enter. If you interfere, you'll get those children killed. Turning to the police, he ordered. Drive them out. They're obstructing my rescue. His gaze snapped to me, cold and possessive. Kendall, come here. You are my wife. I forbid you to tangle with other men. I swear I'll save our daughter. When he reached for me, I stepped aside, disgust twisting in my gut. One of my brother's men cried out suddenly. Boss, the lunatic's unstable. He could act any second. Fear jolted through me. I gripped my brother's hand tightly. We must go now. My brother's voice dropped low. He pulled out his phone and raised the volume. This is the mayor of Rockville. The rescue mission led by Samson has been officially approved. Commence immediately. As the mayor's words echoed, Aiden's face drained of color. The parents broke out in desperate cries. Please, save our children. I agree, let them in. As long as my child is saved, I'll agree to anything. Their voices silenced Aiden's authority. But after a moment, he suddenly declared, Then I'll go in with you. I'll distract him so you can rescue the children. Without waiting, he strode into the kindergarten. Team leader Aiden, wait. Cassidy called, rushing after him. My brother's jaw clenched, his voice sharp with disdain. So, this is how he treats you? Running to another woman even now. Then, softening for me, he added, Wait here. I'll bring Melanie back safely. Adam, stay outside. The rest follow me. His team deployed instantly, moving in formation as they disappeared inside. My chest ached with every second, knowing this was the moment in my past life when the madman had pressed the detonator. Then my phone rang. Mom, Melanie's trembling voice came through. Dad came in again, will he save me this time? Lyra said Dad likes her mom, so he'll choose her, not me. Her words pierced me like knives. I bit down, forcing steadiness into my voice. Don't be afraid, Melanie. Uncle is inside. He's strong. He'll save you, and every child. But instead of relief, chaos burst through the line. Children screaming, crying, voices clashing. You can only take one child, the madman roared. The rest will go to heaven with me. My blood ran cold. In my past life, it was here, this exact moment, that Aiden chose Cassidy's daughter over mine. And my little Melanie, I still remembered her broken, tearful voice as the explosion tore her apart. So small, so fragile, saying she was going to heaven. Promising she'd tell Grandpa to let her be my daughter again. The memory nearly drove me to reckless madness. But I clung to one truth. This life was different. I had my brother. Melanie would live. Stay calm, I whispered, steadying myself. Melanie, don't hang up. Uncle's there. He'll save you. Then Cassidy's voice rang through, frantic and pleading. Team leader Aiden, please save my daughter. She has a heart condition. She won't survive without help. Chaos swelled in the background. Children's cries, footsteps, panic. I couldn't make out Aiden's words, but then the madman's crazed shout pierced the air. You choose this girl? Perfect. I don't like her either. Her heart is impure. She's not worthy of heaven. Take her away. A sudden crash, followed by his enraged howl. Ah! You little brat, you stabbed my eye. I'll detonate right now. I'll bury you all with me. The man screamed as he tried to trigger the explosives. My breath caught, my heart seizing in terror. Then Aiden's voice came through the phone. Quick, take Lyra away. Retreat now. Once again, he abandoned our daughter. Hatred surged through me. I tried to run inside, but Adam held me back. Miss Sullivan, the boss is prepared. Trust him, he'll succeed. Please stay calm. My body shook as my eyes locked on the kindergarten. Then an explosion tore through the air. Aiden staggered out, Cassidy's daughter clutched in his arms. Sorry, the negotiations failed. I only had time to save Cassidy's daughter. My hand cracked across his face. My knees nearly buckled beneath me. Behind us, anguished parents screamed, struggling against the police holding them back. My daughter. Let me in. I'll die with my son. Their wails drowned out the continued roar of fire and destruction inside. My mind went blank. My tears were gone. Even after being reborn, had nothing changed? Was Melanie still destined to die? Then what was the point of coming back at all? Despair crushed me. I lunged at Aiden, my hands wrapping around his throat. Go to hell? I screamed. Die with our daughter. Mom. Melanie's mom is a lunatic. The innocent voice pierced through the air. Cassidy's daughter. Cassidy clutched her child, a flicker of pride shining in her eyes. Rage consumed me. I tore them both down and slapped Cassidy again and again. You go die too. Her weak resistance and tears only fueled my fury. Daddy, save Mommy. Don't you love her most? Lyra wailed. Aiden rushed forward, yanking me off. Kendall, stop this. Cassidy is fragile. Do you want to kill her? His bloodshot eyes blazed with accusation. Your brother is so powerful, isn't he? Then why didn't he save our daughter? It's his fault, and yours. You killed Melanie. His words spat like venom. International mercenaries? Worthless trash. I'll report this. You'll pay for it. He tried to drag me away, but a parent's cries split the air. Look, my daughter, she's alive. They saved my son too. I spun around. There, in my brother's arms, was Melanie. Mommy, Uncle is amazing. He saved everyone. She slipped into my embrace, her little voice soft against my ear. Melanie, my precious girl. I clung to her, sobbing, unwilling to let go. But Aiden grabbed my sleeve, his face pale with disbelief. Melanie, you're alive? I saw the madman ignite the explosives. My palm cracked across his face again. I turned, carrying Melanie toward my brother. Brother, thank you. And, I'm sorry. Tears poured freely as I collapsed into his arms, the warmth of family filling the hollow inside me. Kendall, don't be afraid. Your brother will always protect you. His hand patted my back just like when we were children. Uncle, you have to protect Melanie too, my daughter piped up sweetly. We pinky swore. You can't break it. He smiled faintly. All right. From now on, I'll protect you both. But when his gaze shifted to Aiden, his expression turned to stone. His boots slammed into Aiden's stomach, fists raining down mercilessly. The mission almost failed, and you and your mistress are to blame. After a flurry of blows, my brother finally stopped. You're divorcing Kendall. I'm taking her and Melanie away. Divorce? Aiden coughed blood, forcing himself upright. I don't agree. I'll never divorce. Don't agree. One mercenary cracked his knuckles. Then we'll beat you until you do. The police rushed in, separating them. Enough. We need details. What happened to the lunatic? How did you save 35 children? My brother nodded calmly. Kenneth, explain everything to the police. I'm taking my sister and her. He lifted Melanie into his arms and clasped my hand. Together, we walked away. Kendall. Aiden's roar echoed behind us. I won't divorce you. You'll never leave me or take Melanie. But I didn't look back. At the hospital, Melanie was thoroughly examined and kept under observation. I lay on the companion bed, painkillers dulling my wounds. Mommy, let's leave Daddy, Melanie whispered through tears. I don't want him anymore. I just want you and Uncle. I pulled her close, whispering comfort. Uncle said it wasn't my fault Daddy didn't save me. So Mommy, don't be sad either. I'll always stay with you. Her small hand patted my back, trying to soothe me, and my heart ached with gratitude. Then the door creaked open. "Kendall, are you and Melanie all right?" Aiden stepped in quietly, his eyes lighting up at the sight of us. "I know I was wrong, but we've been together 6 years. Can't you give me another chance? Doesn't Melanie deserve a whole family?" I sneered and pressed the hospital alarm. "Get out. Melanie and I never want to see you again." I reached for my phone to call my brother, but Adam stormed in first. His kick drove into Aiden's thigh, his grip twisting Aiden's arm as he flung him out. "Miss Sullivan, forgive me." I stepped out briefly. "You and Melanie weren't frightened, were you?" Adam, with his stern expression and cropped hair, looked intimidating at first. That's when I noticed the long scar cutting across his face. "No, really, it's nothing. Thank you," I said quickly. "Where's my brother?" I looked away, embarrassed I had been staring. "He had something to deal with. He'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry. While I'm here, he won't set foot inside again." Without another word, Adam turned and walked out. The ward fell quiet. Hugging my daughter close, I finally felt a rare sense of safety. For the first time in a long while, I drifted into deep, heavy sleep. The next morning, half awake, I noticed my phone buzzing nonstop with messages from colleagues. "Kendall, check the news. Your husband is trending. Is it true your brother is an international mercenary?" The notifications poured in endlessly. Opening the news, I saw headline after headline about yesterday's disaster with Aiden. Chief negotiator fails twice. Why did he abandon his own daughter, but save his first love's child? Mysterious international mercenary group intervenes in Rockville rescue. Why? Chief negotiator turns a blind eye to wife being beaten, morally bankrupt. Full HD. Aiden's secret affair with his first love exposed. The stories focused entirely on the kindergarten tragedy. Not a single mention of the escaped lunatic. It was obvious someone had steered the public's attention. Just as I was about to put my phone down, it rang. It was Aiden. "Kendall, can we talk? I never cheated. Those videos were fake. Cassidy set me up. I didn't know she could be this vicious. She was never like this before." His voice was hoarse, full of fatigue. I let out a quiet laugh, my tone calm. "Aiden, cheating isn't just about sharing a bed. You and Cassidy betrayed me emotionally countless times. Every moment you abandoned Melanie and me, every time your heart leaned toward her, I already saw it as infidelity. That's when I decided on divorce. I prepared the papers long ago. Sign them, and we'll end this peacefully." Before he could respond, I hung up. "Mommy, was that Daddy? When are we going to Uncle's house?" Melanie asked, hugging me tightly, her eyes shining with hope. Relief washed over me. Since she was little, she had adored Aiden. She loved telling people her father was a strong negotiator. I had feared his betrayal would crush her, but she stayed her cheerful, sunny self. My eyes grew damp as I pulled her into my arms. She smelled faintly of childhood warmth, no longer the broken child from my past life. Aiden kept delaying the divorce, but my brother had to leave town on urgent business, so Adam stayed to protect us. Melanie, once timid, clung to him often, begging him to play with her. Watching them quietly, I felt a growing sense of relief and gratitude. Then my phone rang again. It was a lawyer, reminding me of the court hearing in 3 days. I felt confident the divorce would finally be granted. Scrolling through the news, I saw another headline. Chief negotiator Aiden suspended after repeated failures. The article exposed his mistakes and confirmed Cassidy had been dismissed. The kindergarten tragedy still dominated the media, with netizens condemning them both. I closed the phone calmly. They were only reaping what they had sown. 3 days later, the judge finalized the divorce. Outside City Hall, Aiden stood with hollow eyes, bloodshot and desperate. "Kendall, can I still see you and Melanie? I know I was wrong. Please don't leave Rockville. I just want to see her sometimes." I cut him off coldly. "Melanie and I are leaving today. From now on, our lives are separate. Being with you was the biggest mistake of my life, Aiden. You were never worth it." Turning away, I stepped into Adam's car. "Let's go. We're going home." As tears slid down my cheeks, my heart felt lighter, filled with hope. The road ahead stretched bright with promise. Melanie and I would live freely and happily ever after.